I'm here to share with you about home selling process. And there are 12 different steps of selling a home, and also how to qualify and verify pre-approval from the buyers that who would like to purchase your home. But having said that, let's go through the 12 steps, and then the next one is going to be how do you qualify home buyers to purchase your home. So the step number one is hire a trusted realtor, making sure the real estate agent that you're going to hire be able to communicate with you on a regular basis, flexible on time and showings, who is willing to think outside the box and be able to work with you as a team to complete the selling process during the selling period, and also who is willing to listen to you and respect your opinion and ideas. And he or she has to be, as I mentioned before, a strong communicator and also negotiator, because at the end of the day, you want your agents to negotiate the best agreement and also maximize the best profit for your home. The next step is have a marketing plan to sell your home. Therefore, 95% of buyers nowadays have looked listings online and also making sure that the listing have professional photos and the property has thorough information as well. Again, because 95% of buyers who are looking online before they contact their real estate agents, and also before they go out and preview any open houses or properties. So that's why professional presentation of a listing is very important. The next step is number 3, online marketing presence, such as Facebook, Julia, Zillow, YouTube, and other social media websites. Social media is the modern age of marketing and is part of the business world now. And therefore, if the agent knows how to market a listing, he or she will put the effort, investment, and also the presentation skills to help the sellers to sell their homes, be it online or advertise the listings in articles or newspapers. But I believe that right now 85% of listings are marketing through different social media and websites. So having online marketing presence is very important. The next step is number 4, open houses. Now there are a couple of open houses. The first one is broker's open house. Number 2, neighborhood open house. And also number 3, regular open house. Now, broker's open house consists of when the listing first comes on to the market. Your listing agent will contact their peers or fellow realtors and have them attend their first open house. And therefore, they might have buyers and they might give feedbacks to the listing agents on price, on location, on condition, and also what type of buyers that could come and purchase your home. The next one is broker's neighborhood open house. Neighborhood open house, which your realtor will invite neighbors to come to the open house, and because neighbors might have friends or families that might be interested in moving to the neighborhood, and therefore they will market the listing to their friends and family by word of mouth, and that's one of the best ways to market a listing as well. The next one, open house. Now, nowadays, especially in this market, when the listing first came onto the market, before even anybody want to look at it, your listing agent is going to hold the first open house. Why? Because number one, it would drive traffic. Number two, it would drive more interests. Number three, if certain qualified buyers would come to purchase the property, then the seller will benefit by selling to the best buyers and maxed out the best value and the highest value of the property in a timely manner. And that will and might create multiple bidding, so which is great advantage for the sellers. So you want to do that. The next one is number 5. Beat the competition with condition. Now, prior to listing your home, and of course, your listing agent will advise you in terms of what needs to be done to get the home sold quickly and to avoid any huge problems during home inspection. Therefore, you should have a prior home inspection, which is called pre-home inspection, to ensure that you know what are the major issues that might involve during home inspection. And thereafter, you have an idea of what needs to be fixed, especially a couple of things. Number 1, plumbing. Number 2, electrical. Number 3, structure. Number 4, foundation. And number 5, any termites. And those are the biggest issues that the buyers might come back and try to renegotiate the price of your home. So it is important to know any major issues that need to be fixed or might arise during the home inspection. So having a pre-home inspection will be helpful. And also trying to touch up the interior and the exterior of your home as well to make it more presentable and attract more buyers. The next step, number 6, stage your home. Now, try to hire a professional stager or decorator to organize the furniture inside your home, and also try to paint some of the rooms to make them look bright and more spacious. For the exterior, make the landscaping more presentable. Cut the grasses, trim the bushes, and sweep any leaves so that the exterior looks more presentable, because impression is everything. And first impression in real estate will attract a lot of traffic and also interests from the buyers. Next one is number 7. Access is essential. Don't make it difficult for buyers and other realtors to show the property. Either put a lockbox over there or accompany all showings that matches other people's schedule so that the property can be shown on a regular basis. So make it easier to show, if you will, and also work with your realtor to accompany the buyer's schedule to look at your home. The next step is number 8, pricing. Now, during the meeting with your realtor, a professional real estate agent should do his or her homework before they meet with you, so that when you're ready to list, that real estate agent has a price in mind, or you might have a price in mind. And then hopefully both prices can be compromised and get the right price before you list your property. Now, when I said he or she has to do the homework, he or she will look at properties that were sold within the last 3 months or the past 6 months. And then use those properties that are similar to yours with similar conditions, the same styles, the similar number of bedrooms, bath, square footage within 1 mile of your home, because that's what the information that the appraiser will use. And that information will help the realtor price your home right and within market value, so that your home is not going to sit on the market for months and it will become stale. Eventually, you got to reduce the price and turn off a lot of qualified buyers. So pricing is very important. And when you meet with your realtor, ask for a CMA. A CMA stands for Comparable Market Analysis. And therefore, it is a report to price your home based on the current value of the real estate market. The next one is number 9. Get crew into your competition. Now, be realistic. Work with your broker about the price and what kind of competitions that are up in your local market before you list your home. Because 10,000 or a few thousand or a couple of 10,000 will make a huge difference in pricing your home. If your home has a better condition than the other ones, or vice versa, probably try to price it accordingly. And also price it so that more buyers will look at your home, and therefore you will win the competition. And try to leave something that's valuable to the buyers, including like stainless steel appliances, maybe a TV shelf, or something that attract buyers to buy the property with a higher value. And that's what I mean by get crew into your competition. The next one is number 10, declutter. Now, whether you have a big home or a huge home, or more spaces or less spaces, doesn't matter. It's about reorganizing the spaces to make the spaces look more functional and also more spacious in each room of your home. So try to organize the furnitures, pick up any trash, clean the floor, and dust the furnitures, because declutter will turn off a lot of buyers, even though they want to look at the spaces. But if you have a lot of furniture sitting around and also a lot of clothes hanging around, then basically you will turn off buyers. And if the buyers were interested in your property, they will lowball your property because you don't have a lot of functional spaces. And again, as I mentioned before, first impression is everything. The next step is 11. Listen to your realtor. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to listen to any realtors. The reason that you want to work with your realtor, listen to him or her, is because making sure he or she is full-time with a good track record, sold a lot of properties in the local area, and also experience in the business. At the end of the day, he or she will recommend you in terms of what to do. he or she will become your advocate in terms of what needs to be done to find the best buyer and to negotiate the best offers for your home. So listen to your realtor, and also find a real estate agent that you can trust, and you can work as a team with him or her to sell the property. So that's important. The next step is number 12. Work as a team. Now, you and your agent must be able to work as a team, because just like a sport team, with good chemistry comes with good communications and good teamwork. And therefore, going forward, the transaction will be smooth. And any problems arise, at least you feel comfortable to talk to your realtor, and your realtor will feel more comfortable to talk to you as well if any problems need to be resolved, because selling and buying are very complicated nowadays, especially with other real estate laws, government rules and regulations, and therefore you and your realtor must be work as a team throughout this process. The next step is how to qualify buyers. So after your home has been listed and you found a buyer, and the buyer has submitted an offer to purchase your home, the first thing that you should do is to verify the buyer's pre-approval. Now, there are a couple of things that you should look for while you verify the pre-approval. Number one is the letter up to date? Making sure the letter is not expired, because certain pre-approval letters would expire after 60 days or 90 days. So making sure the letter is still in effect while reviewing the offer. Number two, who is the lender? You want to work with a qualified lender or mortgage broker. Number three, how much the borrower is qualified for the loan amount. Okay, because there's a difference between a purchase amount versus a borrow amount. So let's say if the buyer is qualified to purchase a home up to $300,000, then you have to ask whether he or she is able to borrow up to $300,000, or he or she is qualified to purchase up to $300,000. And I'll leave it to your realtor to advise you on this matter. And this question should be addressed to the lender or the mortgage broker who issued the pre-approval letter. The next one is down payment. How much the buyer is able to put down for down payment, 5%, 10%, 20%. The higher the better, of course. And the next one is what type of loan programs that the buyers are qualified for. Either conventional, 15-year, 30 years, 2020 loan program, jumbo loan, adjustable rates. Those are the programs that might be available to each buyer, and each buyer's situation is different. So making sure you know what type of loan programs that the buyer is qualified for. And also how long it takes the lender to close the property. It could take 30 days, 45 days, or sooner. And so those are the important points to be aware about when you verify the pre-approval and review the offer. Then the second step is offer to purchase. There are a couple of things that you should be aware of on the pre-approval, on the offer to purchase and sale. Number one is selling price of the property. Making sure you review the selling price of the property that you and the buyer have agreed upon. Number two, earnest and purchase and sale deposit. Earnest deposit, which consists of either $500 or $1,000. during the submission of the offer. So that's called earnest deposit. Purchase and sale deposit, which comes when you and the buyer sign the purchase and sale, and that's between 3 to 5%. Anything less than that, you should be questioning the buyers. So 3 to 5%, that's a regular purchase and sale deposit. Next one, expiration date of the offer. While negotiating between the buyer and seller, if the offer has expired, then you have the right to walk away, or the buyers have the right to walk away during the negotiation. But sometimes it can be prolonged because each side still shows strong interests to continue to negotiate. So therefore, the expiration can be extended. The next one, purchase and sale signing day. So after the home inspection has been completed, and if there are no major issues, then the buyer will come to you and say, I'd like to move to the next step, which is signing purchase and sale. So therefore, that's when the time that you and the buyer will hire a lawyer and work on the purchase and sale before signing. And that could be a week to 2 weeks after you accepted the offer. Contingencies. Contingencies is what will protect the buyer's deposit, including the earnest deposit and the purchase and sale deposit. Now, there are a couple of forms. This is called contingency addendum. Contingency addendum has a couple of things on it. Number one, mortgage contingency, which include the borrow amount, the final commitment, the loan application date, and that's one of the sections. The other two, section number 2 is the home inspection, the past inspection, and also the radon gas testing. So that's number 2. The last thing is lead paint form, lead paint testing. So that's the last section on the contingency addendum. So those are the things that you will see on the addendum form. And then last thing, the entire offer to purchase package. Now, the completed offer purchase to packet is and should be included. Offer to purchase itself, of course, contingency addendum, lead paint form, seller's property disclosure form, agency disclosure, earnest deposit, and also the pre-approval letter. Those are the forms that should be included for presentation. An experienced real estate agent should know this form should be included as part of the presentation. Anything missing is called incomplete offer to purchase package. And that's pretty much that I would like to share with you. And I know a lot of information that you need to dissect. So if you don't quite understand each topic, please feel free to contact me. I can be reached at 781-901-6283, or you can send me an email to calvinlawhomes@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, www.calvinlawhomes.com. And on the screen, from time to time, you will see you have seen my contacts. And so I hope the information that I just shared with you is helpful for selling your home. And again, if you like to reach out to me, please feel free to contact me. And I want to thank you so much for listening. Good luck.